You know, July 20th has to be one of the absolute greatest, most mind-blowing dates in the entire history of math. And here's why. On this one incredible date, stretching across totally different centuries and different countries, a handful of brilliant minds basically laid the secret groundwork for the modern world we live in today. So let's just jump right in and meet them. So what do a classic Jules Verne sci-fi novel, the autocorrect feature on your smartphone, and the 3D shapes in your favorite video games all have in common? I know, right? It sounds completely impossible that they'd be related. But all these amazing everyday things actually share the exact same date in history. Let's untangle how they all connect.
The geometry of logic, counting the impossible.
Okay, to figure this out, we actually need to travel back to the early 20th century. Have you ever wondered how computers managed to narrow down millions, sometimes billions of options, just to find a finite number of solutions? Think about how we solve those incredibly complex puzzles today, with what seems like endless possibilities. It's like finding a needle in a digital haystack. Well, the origin of that answer goes back to a very specific day, July 20th, 1911. That's when we lost our first brilliant mind, a mathematician named Hermann Schubert.
Schubert worked on this totally fascinating field called enumerative geometry. Basically, he used logical calculus to create this amazing system that literally counts hidden solutions. It's wild. This brilliant logic is the exact foundation for how our modern computers sort through millions of possibilities today. He was doing this way before computers were even a thing.
And here is our big aha moment for Schubert. He showed us that geometry isn't just about drawing shapes. It is about counting the hidden possibilities of the universe. His logic completely formed the groundwork for the complex problem-solving we rely on right now. So, our timeline officially kicks off on July 20th, 1911 with Hermann Schubert. Let's fast forward a bit and see how this pattern builds. The secret of predictive text, the math of language. Moving exactly 11 years into the future for our second mystery. Have you ever stopped to wonder how your smartphone predicts your next word when you're furiously typing a message? We rely on autocorrect and predictive text every single day, completely taking it for granted. Well, believe it or not, the answer goes back to the exact same date, July 20th, but this time in the year 1922. That's the day we lost our second genius, Andrei Markov. Now, Markov didn't have a smartphone or any modern tech. Instead, he analyzed vowels and consonants in poetry. He proved that instead of just random chance, sequence chains can actually be predicted based on past data. It's like knowing that if you type the letter Q, a U is mathematically super likely to follow. That single idea is exactly why our phones know what we want to type before we even do it. Which brings us to our aha moment for Markov. Every single word you type is secretly a mathematical chain. Language itself is this deep, beautiful mathematical pattern. How cool is that? Updating our timeline, we jump from Schubert in 1911 to Markov in 1922. The dates align perfectly. And now we move forward just one single year to uncover our final mind-bending connection. Math behind sci-fi worlds. Building 3D realities. Let's shift gears a bit for our final detective story. Have you ever noticed how 3D video game graphics are built? Or how sci-fi authors manage to make totally impossible physics seem so incredibly real? Seriously, think about all the complex 3D shapes rendering inside your favorite games right now. Once again, the answer takes us right back to July 20th, this time 1923. Enter Albert Badoureau, who passed away exactly 1 year to the day after Markov. What's really fascinating about Badoureau is his work with uniform polyhedra. These are complex, perfectly symmetrical 3D shapes. He not only discovered 37 unique shapes of this kind, but get this, he essentially acted as Jules Verne's personal math checker. Yeah, he actually did the physics math for Verne's famous sci-fi novels, ensuring those wild fictional mechanics could actually work in reality. And here is our powerful aha moment. The math of shapes can build both virtual worlds and science fiction universes. His calculations quite literally provided the blueprints for the fictional worlds and virtual environments we love to explore today. The pattern in the chaos, connecting the dots. Okay, let's tie all these brilliant minds together. Just look at this fully connected timeline. We've got Schubert in 1911, Markov in 1922, and Badoureau in 1923.
Completely different centuries, totally different countries, all magically united by one remarkable date, July 20th. Every person we met today was basically asking the exact same question. What is the pattern hiding inside the chaos? Schubert counted the possibilities, Markov linked the sequences, and Badoureau built the 3D structures. By actively looking for the pattern hiding in the chaos, they paved the way for the technology you and I rely on every single day. So, I want to leave you with this one thought. What hidden pattern in your daily life is just waiting for a mathematician to discover it? Next time you use your phone or play a game, look at your everyday tech with a little bit of awe, because the math is out there, hiding in plain sight, just waiting for you to find it.